Welcome to the Pooga Corner. Now on this segment of Tropical Visions, we have a lot of fun because we take a look at the things that are funny, frustrating, but always unusual. Things that happen to all of us living here on Guam, but you know, really it's just a part of island living and you got to take it in stride.
That's right. Tonight we'll introduce you to, well, a very popular pig here on Guam, Shakey too.
Now you've heard the old saying, man's best friend is his dog. Well, on this occasion, it's a pig. Many people on Guam have mailboxes and addresses, but one esteemed resident of Guam does. That oh so lucky individual is none other than Shakey 2, a Guam wild pig and mascot of Anderson Air Force Base's 43rd Munitions Maintenance Squadron.
I got a pig at home, and for to feed him on, all I need for the little girl to be wet and gone.
I think that he's a great morale builder to the people in the 43rd MMS because it's sort of a symbol of our squadron. And whenever he's around, people are around.
Shakey lives pretty high on the hog. He has a comfortable home that includes such luxury features as running water, a mailbox, a freshly painted wood house, and a couple papaya trees that provide shade and food. Shakey even has his own special circus carriage, which he rides in when he makes those important public appearances. When we went to visit Shakey, we found that he wasn't shy at all. In fact, he was quite nosy. In his free time, Shakey likes to eat, and he eats whatever he can sink his teeth into, including jeans and tennis shoes. Shakey 2, as his name indicates, is the second Guam wild pig to hold the mascot title. This is the original Shakey. He grew to a scale-breaking 700 pounds and lived to the ripe old age of 10 years and 9 months.
He was the, I don't want to say driving force for the squadron, but he was a big point for the squadron. Everybody loved him and everybody looked to him.
Both Shakeys are named after a tech sergeant that was stationed at the 43rd MMS.
Back in November of '75, the original Shakey was nicknamed that over a tech sergeant Grinnell, who was nicknamed Shakey by reason that when he come in the morning, it was not very easy to talk to the individual until he had had at least one cup of coffee to get over his shakes from the night before.
This tech sergeant was not too pleased about the pig, so the rest of the guys, just to spite him, named the pig in his honor. After the original Shakey was laid to rest, the men of the 43rd MMS felt, well, lonely. And that's when Shakey 2 arrived, a small 5-pound piglet. And according to the men, Shakey 2 seems to be a pretty popular guy.
I think everyone at my shop, Storage, loves him more than anyone in the whole bomb dump because we brought him up for 6 months, 5 months, and we take pride in him. You know, we built this cage for him and the sign. We take a lot of pride in the pig.
Well, little kids like him. They run up and they start yelling, "Shakey, Shakey," and they try to feed him and pet him. And the adults come over too. They just come over and pet him, take pictures of him. People like him a lot around here.
Do you love this pig?
In every sense of the way, I say yes, because we're very attached to him, because considering that we caught him and everything since he was small, and we watched him grow up, and since we've been taking care of him, he seemed to become attached to everybody in the shop.
A few months after his capture, Shakey did have several girlfriend pigs hanging around the cage, but that's all been fixed.
There has been some medical factors involved that constituted a loss of his masculinity, and there is no longer putting out any sending signals to bring in any female friends.
Shakey doesn't do much in exchange for all the attention he gets. He just acts like a pig. He is playful, though, and smart. Shakey knows his name and comes running when called. Although Shakey is a wild pig, he's gotten used to the life of luxury. It seems like a lot of love and a few good back scratches have tamed the wild beast.
I got a pig at home, and for to feed him on, all I need for the little girl to be wet and gone.
You know, Leo, there's there's something I have to add to the Shakey 2 story.
What's that?
Well, a couple days after we shot the video, somebody broke the lock on Shakey's cage, and either they stole him, they let him go into the jungle, or, I hate to say it, but maybe they barbecued him.